Hello, hello, my best friends. So, welcome to Hilchot Purim, Halacha of Purim. So, Purim this year is in 16 night, and tomorrow 17 whole 17 until night of 17. This is Purim. And there are two Purim. If you will hear the word Purim in Purim, Venahafochu. What is Venahafochu? Venahafochu is the opposite. The opposite. This is only in Purim. Why? Because in Purim, in Thursday, this is one Purim, and for Jerusalem and the whole places that they have a wall from the time of Yoshua bin Nun, they make the Purim and the other day. Okay, it's on Friday this year. It's Venafochu. It's unusual in the whole kinds of holidays we have. Okay, so this is the basic of Purim. It's not usually a holiday, and it starts with a fast that we do on morning of Wednesday. Okay, morning. The fast is starting from the morning in Alot HaShachar. You can look at the calendar and see when it starts in any state. Alot HaShachar. Remember. And then we are forbidden to eat and to drink. But you can take a shower. You can brush your teeth, but not to eat nothing. Just throw it out. Only if you cannot suffer it. But if you don't need to brush your teeth, it's prefer not to do. Okay? But not eat, not drink the whole day. So at night, the Purim of the Parazot, you will hear this word, Parazot. It means the city has no wall around her from Yoshua bin Nun. Okay? But if it's built before 100 years, it's not a wall from the time of Yoshua bin Nun. So the whole world, most of the world, and the whole world make in Yudaled. We say it Yudaled, it's 14 of Adar in the Hebrew calendar. Okay? Oh, so on Jerusalem, and there is a lot of doubt cities like Lod and Tiberia and even Jaffa. Okay? This is very doubt cities. So, for halacha, who doesn't know what kind of city he is, he has to do on Yod Daled. Yod Daled is Yod is 10, Daled is 4, so it's 14 of Adar. Like the whole world makes Purim in this date. It's on Thursday next week. Okay? So, the first thing that we are doing before Purim is this fast. What is this at? Esther made a fast in their time. It was on Pesach. They didn't eat, didn't drink 3 days. Can you do that? Please don't try. It's very dangerous. That's proof to God that Israel prepared themselves for dying to be saved, and after that the Torah, not Torah, but the spirit wind said Kimu vekiblu. It's written in the Megillat Esther. Kimu vekiblu. They arrived to the level of Israel as they were on Sinai town in the desert after they went out on Egypt, from Egypt. So can you imagine, after more than 1,000 years after, they arrived to the Dor HaMidbar. What is Dor HaMidbar? Dor is generation, HaMidbar of the desert, that no other generation arrived to their Dor HaMidbar. Dor De'ah they called. Do you know what is Dor De'ah? That they knew, has a knowledge, highest knowledge for no God. Nobody arrived to this level, but the the generation of Mordechai and Esther, they arrived, and the prophet Malachi and Haggai, the last prophets, wrote it on Esther. Kimu v'kiblu. They did it and accept the Torah as the Dor HaMidbar, as the desert generation. It's amazing, unbelievable. So that's it. We need only to make fast only 1 day. Okay, it's nothing. So at night, when the time of Megillah arrived, Arvit, on Wednesday, it's 6th on March, and at night. So only who is old, weak, and very tired from this fast, and he is not feel well, he can drink before the Megillah at night. After the fast finished, he can taste something to make himself stronger for listening to the Megillah. So there is a lot of dinim. Din is halacha about Megillah, and you have to notice about that, because even the women has this halacha. The man and the woman, they were in this miracle that happened there then, because Haman, the evil, wanted to kill whole people, whole Jewish people. He didn't say only the man as Paro. and even the babies, even everyone, he wanted to destroy it. So even the women has to pass and to listen to the Megillah. It's not easy, because I will tell you the whole halacha. Okay? First thing is that the Chazan, who is reading the Megillah, he is your deliverer, and he has to attending to read the Megillah for you, and you, as a person who is listening, to make him the deliverer of yours, of you, that if he is reading, it's like you are reading. This is halacha. So you need to think that you are attending לצאת ידי חובה, to as you doing it by yourself. Okay? So I have a Megillah, Kshera, kosher Megillah, I have, and I can say the Megillah but whisper, because he is the reader, the Chazan. And if I am whisper and not listening, it seems that I don't want he is reading for me. I will read by myself. It's not good, because there is one more rule in this issue. Berov am hadrat melech. What does it mean? Berov am. When the synagogue, the shul, is full with people, it's a biggest honor for God. But if there is shul near to the biggest shul, if there is another street, a little one, only 15 people, not 15, yes, 15 people, they have to come to the biggest shul, synagogue, and to be with them, because God has an honor more than little people, little count. Okay, so they need to join them. And when the synagogue full, yes, and they became 1,000 people, it's more honor for God. Berov am hadrat melech. Berov is a lot, am is a nation, people, hadrat melech, a honor of God. Okay, so this is said about Megillah, not in the whole mitzvot, but Megillah is Pirsum Hanes. As in Hanukkah, if you remember my lesson, that there is Pirsum Nes. What is Pirsum Nes? Lefarsem is to make famous the miracle of Hanukkah. That's why we are on the windows, or outside we are lighting the candles. So here in the Megillah, we are famous this miracle, because we are joined and coming to synagogue, the most of the people that can join. This is Pirsum Hanes. Okay, it's very, very important things. So we said past the fast, and then Kriyat Megillah, reading the Megillah, and how to read the Megillah, to intending to listen good to the Chazan, and you intending that he is your Shaliach. Shaliach is deliver, and he is reading for you. You have to, this is one. And another rule, halacha, to listen good with the highest notice, to the words, and you have no to lost and a word, one word, you didn't make the mitzvah of Kriyat Megillah. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I heard a big idea. How do you know if you are listening good or not? When you listen to something, and I will take you the book, and you're reading something, and I take you the book, and I ask you, what did you read? Do you remember? So if you're listening the Megillah and I'm covered the words, and you have to say what the Chazan finished in which word, it's not easy. So that's why a lot of people that not impatient or not concentrate good because the fast, they didn't eat, so they are standing. And when they are standing, it's more, they can concentrate much better. It's the two rules of the Megillah. And after the Megillah, you go home. After Arvit, of course, and Megillah, you go home and eat and happy. Start the happy, but not the mitzvot. There is 3 mitzvot of Purim. One is the Megillah. Reading the Megillah is twice. We are reading at night, and tomorrow morning in Shachrit, we are reading it again. Don't ask why, because this is like the Seudah of Shabbos on evening and tomorrow morning, and it's the main mitzvahs of Purim are on the day, the most. But on Pesach, Leila Seder, on night, okay, leave it. That's it. That's what Chachamim, it's the Rabbonon, not Midoraita, not from the Torah, but it's from Chachamim, the Rabbonon. So, there is Megillah, twice, we read it twice, Megillah, and then Mishloach Manot Ish Lere'ehu, to give 2 kinds of food to a good friend of mine, to make more happy and more achva, being together and love each other. This is the second mitzvah. And 3 of the mitzvot on Purim is matanot laevyonim, 2 gifts of a present to 2 poor people. It means that 1 matana, gift or present, is only money in this mitzvah for buying food to his Purim meal. So you need to give it only on the day of Purim, not before, not after. Wait. And this third of the mitzvot, matanot laevyonim. Evyon is a poor man or poor woman. You have to give for 2 poor people 2 presents, 2 account of, here now is about $25 shekel. Maybe it's one pizza, big pizza, how it's cost, I don't know, and one drink bottle, it's about 30 shekel for today. But you need to give 30 shekel for one and more 30 shekel for the other poor people, poor men. Okay? 2 gifts to 2 people. Okay? This is matanot laevionim. So, but number 4 of the mitzvot on the Purim is Seuda. Seuda, the meal, big meal, and very, like in Shabbos or more, if you can. And the mitzvah of to be a drunk is not real mitzvah, because I need to explain, but shortly. So that's why we are not make the main meal on the morning, because Chachomim said that the important is to be zrizim lemitzvot. What is zrizim lemitzvot? To be in a hurry, to run for the mitzvot, not to go slowly. I have a time. No, it's not a Jewish. A real Jewish is running, want to earn the mitzvah earlier as he can. So, if I understand good, I have to do the meal on the morning. But the wisers of this, we have a good advice that when we know that the most of people drinking more than are usually drink. They don't have to be a drunk as some understanding, but to drink more than usually drinking. And after that, go to sleep. You kiyam et mitzvah. You did the real mitzvah. Don't worry. So, because of this mitzvah of drinking wine, not beer, not alcohol, wine, this is the mitzvah. And that's why we are going early mincha. It's about 12 and a half in Israel clock, watch. So we are make mincha mukdemet earlier, and then after that we are sitting to eat the main meal for Purim, for Simchat Purim, for the happiness of Purim. This is big mitzvah. And then you can drink, but don't forget to say Birkat Hamazon. And I'm doing the Birkat Hamazon a little bit drinking, and after Birkat Hamazon, I'm drinking 2 glasses. And then I am blessing last bracha. If I'm drinking after Birkat Hamazon, if I'm drinking 2 glasses of wine, I need last bracha called Me'en Shalosh al hagefen v'al pri hagefen. You can see that on al hamichya, al gefen al pri hagefen. And if you are eating perot Eretz Israel, it's like rimon, te'ena, and tamarim, so on. You need to make the last bless. And then you are going to sleep for 2 hours. Anyway, it's good. And you kiyem, you did the excellent mitzvah. Don't worry, it's good. And then to read Torah as you can the whole day. Not go to work. Try not to work because it's not blessing for chulin, for other. Don't only concentrate in the mitzvot of this Purim. It's highest level of spiritual day. So that's why we need to encourage each other and make an effort to make it exactly as the halacha says. And then Arvit in the last of the day, and in Arvit it's regular day, Chol, not Purim. But for Jerusalem people who lives in Jerusalem, the Purim start as we did yesterday night. They starting from this night of 17 on marriage. Night, it's Jerusalem people. They have a wall from on Jericho, who is lives, but there is no Jewish on Jericho today. But because in Jericho the wall was in Yoshua bin Nun, if you know reading in Bible, the Tanakh. So I hope that I did the whole halachot. Halacha is single, and halachot is plural. Halachot of Megillah, of Purim. So I'm blessing you to be in Jewish community and to join them and ask God to help you in your convert. It's not easy today, but you need to make the whole and to spend money and to spend your efforts and powerful to make the mitzvot correct, and God will pay you the best of your life. Thank you, my friends, and I hope we said Purim Sameach. Purim Sameach is happy Purim. This is the place of the Purim between, and in Yiddish, when you are in Ashkenaz people, a Freilach Purim. A Freilach is, okay, happiness Purim. Thank you very much, and I hope you the best. God bless you, and you will arrive to your mission, your targets. Thanks God. I love you all, and thank you very much for listening this year. Very important year. Thank you very much, my friends, and see you.